Hey everyone! Breaking news that's going to change lives across America. The government has just approved a massive one-time payment of $5,600 for Social Security, SSI, and SSDI beneficiaries. If you or someone you know receives these benefits, you'll want to watch this entire video because I'm going to break down everything you need to know about this shocking development. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any crucial updates about your benefits. Now, let's get into this game-changing announcement that's affecting millions of Americans. You might be wondering, is this really happening? How do I qualify? When will I get my payment? Don't worry, I'm going to address all of these questions and more in the next few minutes. Let's start with the basics. This unprecedented $5,600 payment has been approved as part of a broader initiative to provide additional support to Americans who rely on Social Security, Supplemental Security Income, SSI, and Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI. This comes as a response to the ongoing economic challenges and rising inflation that have particularly impacted our nation's most vulnerable citizens. Now, you might be asking yourself, why $5,600 specifically? This amount wasn't chosen randomly. It represents approximately 4 months of the average Social Security benefit payment, designed to provide substantial relief to beneficiaries who have been struggling with increased living costs. One of the most pressing questions I've been receiving is about eligibility. Who exactly qualifies for this payment? The good news is that this payment has been approved for all current Social Security, SSI, and SSDI beneficiaries who were receiving benefits as of the announcement date. This includes retired workers, disabled individuals, and eligible family members who receive auxiliary benefits. But here's something crucial you need to know: the payment isn't automatic for everyone. There are certain steps you might need to take to ensure you receive your payment, and I'll explain those in detail shortly. Let's talk about timing. Many of you are probably wondering when you'll see this money in your account. The distribution of these payments will be rolled out in phases, starting with those who receive their benefits through direct deposit. If you're wondering about the specific timeline, here's what we know so far. Phase 1 will begin within the next 30 days for direct deposit recipients. Those who receive paper checks will be in Phase 2, which will start approximately 2 weeks after the first phase. The entire distribution process is expected to take about 2 to 3 months to complete. Now, here's something important that many people are missing: this payment is tax-free. Yes, you heard that right. The $5,600 payment will not count as taxable income, which means you won't need to report it on your next tax return. This was specifically designed to ensure beneficiaries receive the full amount of assistance without any tax implications. But what about people who receive multiple benefits? For instance, if you receive both Social Security and SSI, are you eligible for multiple payments? The answer is no. Each eligible individual will receive one payment of $5,600, regardless of how many different types of benefits they receive. Here's another common question I've been getting: will this payment affect other benefits you might be receiving, such as SNAP benefits or Medicare? The answer is no. This one-time payment has been specifically designated as non-countable income for the purpose of determining eligibility for other federal or state assistance programs. Now, let's talk about what steps you need to take to ensure you receive your payment. While most beneficiaries won't need to take any action, there are some important exceptions. First, make sure your address is up to date with the Social Security Administration if you've moved recently. This is especially important for those who receive paper checks. You can update your information through your My Social Security account online or by calling the SSA directly. Second, if you've recently changed banks or closed your previous direct deposit account, you'll need to update this information immediately. The last thing you want is for your payment to be sent to an old, closed account. Something else that's crucial to understand is the verification process. The Social Security Administration will be implementing additional security measures to prevent fraud and ensure payments reach the intended recipients. This means you might receive a letter or email asking you to verify your identity or information. Don't ignore these communications, they're essential for receiving your payment. Let's address another common concern. What happens if you don't receive your payment when you're supposed to? The Social Security Administration is setting up a dedicated hotline and online portal to handle payment-related inquiries. I'll share those contact details as soon as they're available, so make sure you're subscribed to this channel for that update. Here's something else you need to know. This payment is different from the regular cost of living adjustment, COLA, that Social Security beneficiaries receive annually. You'll still get your COLA increase as usual. This $5,600 payment is completely separate and additional. Now, let's talk about some potential challenges and how to address them. Some of you might have outstanding debts or garnishments. The good news is that this payment is protected from most types of garnishment, with the exception of child support payments. This protection ensures that beneficiaries receive the full amount intended for their support. For those of you who are representative payees managing benefits for someone else, there are special considerations. The payment will be sent to the representative payee, who must use it for the benefit of the beneficiary according to standard representative payee rules and responsibilities. Here's something interesting many people don't realize. This payment could actually help you qualify for additional benefits or assistance programs. While the payment itself won't count as income for determining benefit eligibility, the temporary increase in your resources might allow you to invest in needed home repairs, medical equipment, or other essential items without losing your benefits. Let's address another frequent question. What if you're just about to start receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits? Unfortunately, you must have been a beneficiary as of the announcement date to qualify for this payment. However, there may be other forms of assistance available to new beneficiaries, and I'll cover those in a future video. Now, let's talk about scams, because unfortunately, whenever there's a major benefit announcement like this, scammers come out of the woodwork. Here are some crucial things to remember. The Social Security Administration will never call you asking for personal information or payment to process this benefit. They already have your information. If someone calls claiming to be from Social Security and asks for your Social Security number, bank information, or any form of payment, it's a scam. Also, be wary of emails or text messages claiming to be from Social Security about this payment. The SSA primarily communicates through postal mail. If you receive electronic communications about this payment, verify their authenticity by calling the official Social Security number or checking your My Social Security account. Here's something else to consider. How should you use this payment? While it's entirely up to you, financial advisors suggest creating a plan for the money before it arrives. Consider prioritizing essential needs, paying off high-interest debt, or creating an emergency fund if you don't already have one. For those of you wondering about the impact on the Social Security Trust Fund, this payment is being funded through a separate allocation and won't affect the long-term stability of Social Security benefits. This was specifically designed to provide relief without compromising the program's future. Now, let's talk about some special situations. What if you're a Social Security beneficiary living abroad? Yes, you're still eligible for this payment, but there might be additional verification requirements. International beneficiaries should watch for correspondence from the Social Security Administration with specific instructions. For those receiving benefits through Direct Express cards, your payment will be deposited directly to your card. However, due to the large amount, you might want to plan ahead for any withdrawal limits or transfer needs. Here's another important detail. If you're currently working while receiving benefits, this payment won't count toward your earnings limit. This means you don't have to worry about it affecting your current benefits if you're under full retirement age and working. Alright, that's a lot of information to process, but here's what you need to do right now. First, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and have notifications turned on. I'll be providing updates as more details become available about the payment distribution schedule and any additional requirements. Second, take a moment to verify your information with Social Security. Log into your My Social Security account or call their office to ensure your contact information and direct deposit details are current. Third, share this video with anyone you know who receives Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits. They need to know about this important development. Finally, drop a comment below if you have any questions. I'll be responding and might even make follow-up videos addressing common concerns. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your benefits. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more updates on Social Security benefits and financial news that matters to you. Stay informed, stay safe, and don't forget to take action on the steps we discussed today. Until next time. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all things Social Security.